All right, I'm back. Let me adjust this a little bit. There we go. All right, I'm back. Again, with nothing but water. And today, I was even better than yesterday. So, yesterday, I had coffee, a little bit of sugar, and then as a midday decision, I decided not going to eat the rest of the day. Today, I wanted to follow up with that, but I had coffee again, no sugar. So black coffee and water. So I've now went over 24 hours fasting. I don't know if coffee counts as fasting or not, but it is for me. So, yeah, water and my morning coffee, black coffee. That's all I've had. Feeling good. Like, there's been hunger pangs, but they're actually pretty manageable. I am guzzling water. Every time I think about eating, fucking put the jug to my mouth and just start chug, 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 chug. And then when I'm satisfied, chug, 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 chug. So I'm staying full with water, which in turn is also, good for my hydration and whatnot. Like I said in the other video, I've been drinking for days, for years. So, and I'm not really doing this for any particular reason. It just cropped up in my head. I wasn't thinking about it for weeks on end before I finally took the plunge. It just cropped up in my head, and said, "Fuck it, let's go for it. I could lose some pounds." So that's what we're doing. Let's get into the shave here. We got Shannon soaps in collaboration with the razor company. This one's called Vanilla Mint in the Chupacabra base in a nice, handsome 3-ounce tub right here. I love the side label with the rivets that actually come up off. Like, they're not just, screen printed on there. They're actual rivets, which I think that's very nice. Here's a look at the soap base. You can see all the ingredients, all the butters and oils, and of course this is tallow soap. Here is a look at the soap itself. You can see all the little, I think those are like fragrance, pockets of fragrance oil. I've seen this many, 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 many times in soap. That's not mold. It's not anything to be worried about. Mold looks different. Obviously mold can be a number of different colors. But it's, fuzzy, and it's obviously different than this. These are little bubbles, little pockets that are not only on the surface, but also evenly distributed throughout. You can see where I scooped some soap out. They're also evenly distributed throughout the soap. So little fragrance pockets holding the fragrance oil and whatnot. No big deal. Let's get to the lather. We got our Lancaster Razorworks shave bowl in the black and red. Beautiful shave bowl. Nice little rubber grip on the bottom. Staple of my daily shaves. Then up here, we got the matching, well, not matching, but we got another Lancaster product. This is my Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse Death brush right here. So, if you are unaware, I have a Four Horsemen collection of shave brushes, and this one is named after Death. It has the flutes on the top as well as on the bottom, and then it's kind of like this tall, slender shape with the black cloak, and then Death arrived on a pale green horse, so I got the pale green on the bottom. Andre did a killer job. One of a kind brush, truly. And then we got a Lancaster V1 Badger knot on top. Alright, and then for the razor for today, we got the Aylsworth Drakkant razor. This is a ruggedly handsome razor. Very masculine and attractive design, in my opinion. I really like this one. This is the open comb version, so we're going to be getting a nice, efficient shave with a little bit of blade feel. I got a Personna Red Blade loaded up in there. Haven't used those in a while. Let's go ahead and get some moisture on the face and get the shave on the road. I had a good day at work today. I wasn't covering anybody. Every time I don't have to cover somebody, which is basically the majority of my job is covering people when they're sick or on vacation. But when they're not sick or on vacation, I'm basically unsupervised, and I'm also not helping customers. So I'm just like free roaming, floating, getting, odds and ends done around the building. So I love it when I'm not covering people, and that's what yesterday and today I got to just go out and, get shit done around the office, but with no stress, no deadline, no real expectation. Just stay busy. So, and I can do that. And so, I actually got a lot done today, and I had a good day. So, hope you guys had a good day as well. We're looking forward to a good shave here. Absolutely love this brush. The Lancaster V1 knot is my absolute favorite knot. There are knots that are close, but there's just nothing that feels the same to me as the Lancaster V1, and because of that, it is my favorite. Even the Lancaster V2 didn't dethrone it. It just has that ever so slightly gelled tips. And I feel like that, coupled with the balance of backbone and softness, splays well. It has good flow through of the lather. It's just a fucking good knot. I mean, obviously he's on to a new batch now, so you guys are SOL. But those of you who have a Lancaster V1, you know what I'm talking about. So, I forgot to take down the details on this soap, but you could check that stuff out at the Razor Company, obviously, because this is a Razor Company collab. I will say, Shannon's is a good value. The Chupacabra base is good shit. This is a more simplistic scent, maybe a bit nostalgic to some of you, maybe. But I won this one in a giveaway. Won this one in a giveaway from the Shave Migos on Instagram. That, of course, consists of Nikki Shaves, Sully Shaves, and Shave On Gents, which is Carlitos. Or not Carlitos, Carlos, sorry. So those three brothers, they have an Instagram show that they do where they basically invite guests, shave, do a little interview, and just talk shaving and have fun. And it's a really enjoyable show to watch. They're all somewhat new to the hobby, so they bring that fresh energy, ambitious and excited about the hobby. So shout out to those gentlemen. I love what you're doing, guys. Now, I didn't add any menthol into this soap, but mint itself is what menthol is derived from. So there is a very light cooling sensation on the skin. I would describe this as a beginner level of cooling. So, it's not making my skin burn. It's not making my eyes water. Just very pleasant, cooling, refreshing scent. It might even be something that, if you're a morning shaver, which I'm typically not unless it's on my weekends, where, I roll out of bed whenever the hell I feel like it and get a morning shave in. But typically I'm not a morning shaver. But if you are, this little touch of cooling sensation could definitely be enjoyable and invigorating and kind of help you wake up. So something to consider. The scent on this one, simply put, vanilla and mint. Now I don't know if there's a full, complete list of scent notes because again I forgot to look it up before I started the video. Kicked myself in the butt for that one. But with a name like Vanilla Mint, it doesn't leave much to the imagination. So it is vanilla mint through and through. You can smell it. Smell the vanilla, adding warmth and sweetness. And then obviously the mint, I was going to say the menthe, the mint, can't keep menthol off my mind. But the mint obviously adds that sharp brightness, and together, is timeless. It's a timeless scent. This would, do good as a candle scent, casual enjoyment. Obviously not sexy, not even overly gourmand, really. It's probably categorized as gourmand because they're both, food items, but it's not overly gourmand. It's a very mellow, pleasurable experience. No problems with the soap. Easy to lather. I didn't have to really overload, just, my normal XL almond, double XL almond size. I typically load heavy, but it's nothing like insane. I just load heavy because I'm showcasing products and I want to give them the best chance to succeed. I don't want to get on here, and even if it's not like a true review, I don't want to get on here and shit on any of these artisans. Obviously, I'll do it if your product deserves it. I'm not afraid to speak my mind if it deserves it, but it's not what I set out to do. And so I try to give everybody a fair shot by loading heavy. And Shannon's loads up, makes a lather very easily. Very enjoyable to work with, very easy to work with. Got a nice scent strength, probably 5 or 6 out of 10. So it is bold and banging. I think the use of mint really helps with that because it's very bright. It cuts through everything. So it's a very prominent, dominant top note is the mint. So that kind of, if you can perceive a scent note very easily, it makes it seem stronger than it might actually be. Now the Aylsworth is shaving great. I'm almost done here. I did get a little weeper, but there was a blemish that I noticed before I started shaving, and I actually took the head off of it before I started shaving. So I was kind of thinking that was gonna be an issue, and it looks like it is. There's a little weeper of blood there, but no big deal otherwise. Looks like we're going to get away with a damn near flawless shave here, just shaving on the residual slickness up there, getting all those hair swirl patterns taken care of. Alright, so the Personna Red actually felt really good with the Aylsworth there. Haven't used those in a while, but I'm glad I took one out today. Feeling like BBS to me. Let's go ahead and rinse off, and we'll get into some post-shave. Now, I didn't get the post-shave for this one as part of my winnings, so I do not have the matching post-shave. But I'm going to try to mix 2 scents to get something complementary, because I didn't have anything that was, you know, sweet and minty in my collection. So this one would be a hard one to replicate for me. I could either lean, you know, down the minty side or lean down the sweet side, or try to mix them and just see if I can just see if I can get something close, just for the hell of it, just for fun. So I chose the latter. That's what we're doing today. Let me grab my Lancaster black sheep towel right here. We'll pat down real fast. That was a really enjoyable shave. Shout out to Lee Badly Brewed. If you watch this far into the video, buddy, I am self-aware, and I know you know what I'm talking about. I am approaching proto-hobo status, which is, Lee always gives me a reminder. You're approaching proto-hobo status, which just means it's time for a haircut. And so, I have a haircut scheduled for tomorrow, so next time you see me, I'll have a fresh cut. So, I'm self-aware, buddy. I beat you to it this time. And I hope you're doing well over there in Thailand. Alright. I actually made good time on this video. Normally my ramblings make me go past the 20-minute mark, but if I play this right, I might be able to get just under 20. So this was my mix right here. We're doing Wet the Face Cold Fusion, which is basically all menthol, peppermint. It definitely brings that mint zing with little else. So heavily mentholated aftershave, I believe. If not, the soap is heavily mentholated. But so we got the mint, and then I chose Murphy and McNeil's St. James, which is a beautiful gourmand, bringing the sweetness. And if you notice, the fragrance oils have separated, or maybe it's one of the other ingredients, but they have separated. So shout out to Marion the Barbarian, you know, because he hates that sort of thing where it's not emulsified. So we're going to give it a good shake. Should probably shake the other one too. I'm going to take the caps off both of them, since I'll only have one hand available in a minute. You can see now it's kind of a brownish, milky, like a chocolate milk color and consistency. They both have good restrictors, and we will just mix that in real well. Nothing can beat St. James. It's funny, even with the peppermint, the mint being piercing, you know, as a top note, nothing can beat St. James. It is so bold and banging. 10 out of 10. Just a wonderful gourmand scent. Hazelnut, chocolate. Wonderful. And that aftershave is definitely mentholated. Let me tell you what. My skin just went from like a mild 1 to all the way up to like 8. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I don't even gotta cheers you. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. And I'll catch you on the next one.